Everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live on my YouTube channel. This is Mixed Media Girl, for anyone who doesn't know. For anyone watching this later on replay, this is a live video. The whole point is for me to be able to chit chat with people, answer questions, etc. So it's going to be a slower video. There's going to be a lot of chit chat and talk. If that's not your kind of video, feel free to not watch. For everybody else, please say hi in the chat box. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And let me know where you're watching from. And we'll get started. We're going to do a couple acrylic pour projects today. I'm just getting this pulled up on YouTube so I can see your guys' comments. Hey Barbie, hey Heather, I'm good. And I'm so sorry about last week. I wasn't able to go live. I wasn't feeling that great, so anywho. And I meant to do like an announcement, but I didn't get a chance to even do that. So here we are. I will try to do better. Just a slight adjustment here. I always feel like it's a little crooked. There we go. Okay. I got you guys pulled up on the YouTubes so I can see you all. Welcome, welcome. All right. So I kind of have been wanting to go back to basics a little bit recently. I don't know, some of you probably have been here for a long time. Others of you, I don't know how you even say that, but some of you might be brand new. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But for those of you who are the kind of more old timers, you might remember I used to go all the time to the dollar store and buy things that looked cool to pour over. Aw, thanks, Barbie. And I hope no one else is having internet issues. I'm having some funky issues on my computer, but hopefully it's just my computer, not my phone. Anyways, so I kind of wanted to go a little bit back to my roots. I went to the dollar store. I found this really cool snowflake that I'm gonna pour over. So I'm just gonna cut this tag off. I was looking for something a little bit flatter, but this is kind of the best that I could find. So it's going to be interesting. It doesn't totally sit flat on here, but that'll make it easier to pull it off the canvas anyways. And I am going to do this on the spinner. This is the one from the last time I used it, and it's still got the tape on here, which is still pretty sticky. So I'm just going to reuse that, because why not? And I'll adjust the camera as needed. So just be patient. If it looks a little out of frame, it will be in frame by the time I start. And I just need to put this in a place that's comfortable for me. And then there we go. So probably about right here is pretty good. And we're going to use all kinds of wintry colors. Blue, silver, pearl, kind of. And then depending on the time, as long as we're still doing good on time, I will also do a vase. Reggie, probably just pouring over it. I don't know how awesome that's going to come out to be. I just wanted to zoom in a little. Hopefully that wasn't too much. But, you know, if I really like it, I'll just attach a string and put it on my tree. That's okay too. Of course, I have to get a tree first. And that'll be interesting with the new dog and everything. Who knows what she thinks of Christmas trees? I guess we'll find out. Okay. So there we go. We are ready, set, go. Can everyone see that okay? I wanted to kind of go up higher so you guys could see the pattern easily and then also zoom in a tiny bit. She's doing great. I guess we've had her for September, October, November, December, 4 months now. So I'm pretty sure she is fully accustomed to us now, but we're still trying to like get her on a good schedule and all that stuff. She's had some accidents, and overall though really good. She seems very happy. She's spoiled to death, of course. Yeah, I understand with the cats. All right, so I am going to move this off for now. And I think I am going to do this as a dirty pour, which means I'm going to put all my colors together in a cup first. So I am going to use white, but just a little bit. And this is really just for contrast. And I'm going to use some pearl white as well. Yeah, let me know, guys, in the chat box, where's everyone tuning in from? Also, oh, before I forget, let me post about it real quick. We have an art auction ending on Facebook in about 50 minutes. So I have the link right here for you guys. Please make sure you go get your bids in. We've got some really cool pieces in this auction, plus like a mystery art supply box, etc. So there's a link for that. And probably through the end of tomorrow, unless we sell out tonight, we have some overstock mystery paint boxes available. So those are going pretty quick. This is Cosmic Teal, so it's nice and metallic. We've got the UK in the house. We've got Deep Sea, and that's again for contrast, nice dark blue. And then one of my least favorite, silver. Don't know why, just, it's funny because I like silver jewelry, but in terms of like paintings, I just love gold. And then this is some primary blue. So we got 3 different blues in here. I'm gonna grab you guys the link to the overstock boxes before I forget on that, because we only have a few left, and these are discounted awesome paint boxes. So there's that. Okay, let's go through these colors again. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier now on the pours. Keep in mind what you put first in the cup is what's going to come out last. So I like to pour smaller to begin with, but now I'm going to go a little heavier and get that cup filled up. And then I'm going to put probably some Deep Sea around the edge. Yeah, blue and silver do look good together. I will not argue that. Okay, and then primary blue. So right now we've got about 7 ounces of paint. I do usually use about 9 ounces for canvas this size. But again, I'm going to put some Deep Sea around the edges. Plus, I've found that when spinning it out, you don't need quite as much paint as you normally do. And this is a 12 by 12 inch canvas, in case I forgot to say that. All right, so I think we're pretty good there. So we're just going to go around the edge here with the Deep Sea. You could, of course, flood the whole canvas if you like, but you don't really have to. All right, that's going to be plenty. And now here we go. So I'm not sure with all these parts on here how this is going to look. I'm going to pour, I guess, over the whole thing. So if it does look cool, then it's got nice coverage. And then we'll just do our pour in the middle here. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. So I'll let that sit for just a minute, kind of let it drain off of the snowflake. And while it does that, I'm going to just help the edges along here. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. If you're having a great time, feel free to super chat, super sticker. Everything helps, and I appreciate you guys just being here. I'm going to try to be better about posting and doing my lives. It's been an interesting couple of years. I kind of almost feel tempted to spin it with that on there. I think it would be fine. I don't think it would go flying, but also who knows. Maybe we'll spin it a little bit, then pull it off. Let's try that. And obviously I poured a little off center here, so I'm just gonna tilt a little this way. And again, whee. And then now we'll lift this off. That looks really cool though. Not snowflakey at all. Okay, I'm setting that on top of the cup so it can drip into there. So I was kind of hoping for a little more of the pattern left there. Don't really have too much of it. Still really cool though. Not mad at it. And what I might end up doing, which I've talked about doing in the past, is I might actually reattach that snowflake back onto here after this is dry. Hey, Linda. Linda, I'm shipping you a present tomorrow, hopefully, maybe Friday. Let me know if you want to see them. You might have already seen them on Facebook, but anyways. I'm going to spin this one more time, I think. Okay, there we go. I like it. Again, don't feel like we really got the snowflake pattern on there, but that's okay. You can see it a little bit. And then I think if we reattach the snowflake on there, once it's dry, that could look really, really cool. Give it that 3D look. So there you go. What do you guys think? It's pretty cool, huh? All right, I'm going to move this off to the side carefully. So I'm just gonna pull up by the little pieces of tape, detach them. I can, Reggie, give me just a second. Okay, let me move this off to the side, then I'll show you guys the snowflake. I mean, I can put it right here. Can you guys see that? It's actually really pretty. Anyways, I'll show you guys a closer in a second. 1 second. My studio is a mess. A bloody mess. If I don't clean soon, I'm going to have no more walking space. Walking's overrated, I guess. Okay, all right, before I forget, let's do the snowflake. So that's how that looks. I actually think it is really pretty. Okay, let me reset the stage. All right, hold on a sec. I think we do have time. We're gonna do a vase. So I'm gonna have to like reset the camera and everything. All right. Oh. Left my heater plugged in. Yay. Glad you guys liked it. Well, I might show you anyways, Linda, because I think you're really gonna like them. But if you're not, well, c'est la vie, I guess. Okay, I'm hoping that I can yet again use that tape, although it's got wet paint on it, so it's not gonna be as sticky. Or it's not going to stick at all, one or the other. Okay, I might need to change this out. Please hold. Your call is very important to me. Ooh, I have an idea. I have. That idea does not include where my tape is, but yeah, that snowflake is super pretty, actually. Came out way better than I thought it would. Okay, found tape. Good news, found tape. Got shower cap. Somebody remind me to order more shower caps, as my daughter used 90% of mine. Okay. So if you're not doing back-to-back projects, you can generally just leave this on there. Let the paint dry and then use it for your next project. It's only when I'm doing like back-to-back projects that it's a problem, because the tape won't stick to the wet paint, obviously. I know, right, Reggie? That's what I always ask me. If I were taped, where would I put myself? But unfortunately, I have this little like game. I like to kind of trick myself. Like, where are my keys today? Of course they're in that drawer. Why wouldn't they be? I'm not as bad as those people you see in movies where they like put it in the refrigerator or something, but almost. And I even have like designated places to put my keys and purse, but still. Okay, so this is just double-sided sticky tape. It's foam, so it's not the really thin kind. And I put 4 tiny pieces. We don't want this to like heavily stick to the plastic underneath. So just tiny pieces. And then there we go. Try to center it. Again, another 12 by 12 inch canvas. And I think we'll use that same cup, because I'm going to use those same colors. We're just going to do something a little different that I haven't really done before. Okay. So I just reused these 16-ounce cups. And I'm going to put this on here. So let me adjust the camera, because obviously you guys can't see that at all. And then I'm going to have to clean this vase because I just got my fingerprints all over it. And then we'll be good to go. Okay, close your eyes for a second. Zooming back out. There we go. Okay. Try to zoom in just a little. Just a little. Okay, I think that's good. Can you guys all see that pretty well? Let me know. Okay. Yes? Okay, good. I'll adjust it a little bit when we get down to the canvas. So I'm going to put this off to the side. I'm going to put my gloves on, and then I'm going to clean it real quick with isopropyl alcohol. And then we'll fill up our cup. Linda, I don't. But if you need some, I have a ton, because I only use them a couple times a year, and then I'll use like 1 million of them. So I have a ton. I made my acrylic skin course last year, and that was awesome because I went through my huge stash. But anyways, long story short, if you would like some, just shoot me a message and I will get you some. I can send it out with your Christmas present if you remind me. Okay. All right. So cleaning this with isopropyl alcohol so that I don't have fingerprints, no dust, etc. on here. Ready to attach that paint. And now let's refill our cup. I'm going to put this on a piece of plastic so it won't stick. This ornament. Side over here. There we go. And it is metal. So I'm noticing that the paint is kind of pulling away from the sides on it, which I'm also not mad at. Like that might be beneficial if we put it back on the canvas. Okay, somehow I set my paint in, my cup in paint, and I don't want that on my canvas just yet, so I'm just wiping that off. Okay, probably good enough. So again, we're going for about 9 ounces. I have a little bit of extra left in here that I'm going to pour around the edge so that I can start off with the colors that I want. I think I forgot to press record, but let me double check. Hold on my other camera. Oh, no, we're recording. Excellent. Okay. All right, so we'll start off with a little white here. Stacy, which ones? The ones on the floor, the one on the wall? I have quite a few incomplete projects over here. So a little white there, a little pearl white. And then I love, love, love the cosmic teal. So I absolutely want that on my vase. And the deep sea, the floor. All right, if I have time after this project, I will. I do have that auction ending at 5 though, so I'm a little stressed on time. Some silver. And then primary blue, which is a good blue, but kind of boring in relation to these other ones, at least for me. All right, let's go through these again. So a little more white, some more pearl, cosmic teal. Going a little heavier on the colors now. Deep sea, silver, and primary blue. Thank you, Stacy. So guys, again, don't forget to get your bids in. The auction ends in about 30 minutes. And also grab one of those overstock paint boxes if you want. They are already almost sold out, so they will probably be sold out by the end of tonight. We might have some by tomorrow though. We'll see. Okie dokie. So I've got this here. And this is going to be basically a winter night. Of course, these are overall my favorite colors. Other than the silver isn't actually my favorite. I don't actually know that I've ever used cosmic teal on a vase. So I'm kind of a little excited about that. I love how short I am. I always pour this so off center, it's not even funny. I'm height challenged, I guess. Okay. So again, I think I'm going to add a little bit of deep sea on the canvas over here. I will also tilt, but that'll just help to get it covered. Since apparently I just poured everything on one side of the vase. I do need a podium. They shouldn't blend unless you're pouring them a little too forcefully in your cup. As long as your paints have the right mixture. And these are the Mixed Media Girl pouring paints. So I know you have some of those, Stacy. They shouldn't blend. All right. So I let that drip for a minute or so. Reggie, there's a little step stool that I can order, I think, for free with my next box order from Uline. So I made the decision yesterday to get one of those. That'll be the easiest. It'll be just like a little box step stool that I can put under my table without losing it. It'll be good. It will be excellent. You're height challenged as well. Nice. All right. I think we're good. This looks pretty. I poured it a kind of a little funky, so I kind of am liking what it's doing. I did shake the bottles up right before using them because most of these are brand new bottles that I hadn't used yet. So there are a little more air bubbles than I would like in here, but that's okay. It's still coming out gorgeous. Yeah, I am liking it. And the cool thing about being on the spinner is I can show you guys all sides of it. Under tall. All right, here we go. So I'm going to carefully lift this up. Try not to drop it. Try not to knock anything over. Put that off to the side. I'm going to let that close up. As it's doing that, I'm going to just get these sides covered over here. We've got plenty of paint. No issues there. Oh, and then I'm going to adjust the camera for you guys also while it's filling in. I almost forgot. That's funny, Reggie. My mom's shorter than me, was shorter than me, so. My tall sister, the tall one, is 5'2". The rest of us are between 5 and 5'1", basically. So, well, I guess my brother would be the tall one, technically. All right, here we go. Adjust that down like that. You were the tall sister. Nice. Okay. So now that that's closed in pretty much, oh, give it another second. It's almost there. Then I'm going to tilt it a little bit to kind of center it. 5 foot nothing. Nice. Yeah, it's always good to keep a stock of vases. I do so many vases now that my family members all give me them. Like my nephew just had his wedding, and so I guess they used vases for centerpieces or something. It was a small private wedding in another state that I wasn't invited to, but that's okay. Different story. Anyways, but long story short, they had vases left over, so my sister-in-law gave me those, which was nice. So I've been using those. And then another friend gave me other vases. So, ooh, I like it. And you know me, I like off center. This is going to be nicely off center. It couldn't be on center if I tried. So, I think we're good. Oh my goodness. This is the second spider today that has dropped down and tried to get on my head. So rude. Go away. Okay. Well, luckily we're about done here because this spider is trying to ruin my day. I guess it was maybe his dad or mom earlier that I so kindly put off to the side, and now I'm being penalized by the child. All right, I think one more spin. Yeah, you go back up. You go back up to the ceiling. Get out of here. He's like right where my head was. So rude. Okay, I think we're good. I like it. I like it a lot. My favorite colors. All right, he's retreating. I think he realized he may be in danger. Okay, guys, so that is all we have for today. Let me slip past this rude guy and get to my computer. Yeah, you get back up there. Oh, Linda. Linda. Okay, you know what? Let's do this really quick. I think I have 2 minutes. All right, here we go. So first of all, Linda, these are at least part of your Christmas gift. I hope you like them, your ornaments. So I'll try to get those out soon. I feel a little overwhelmed. All right, and then these ones. So there's a couple here that were like the first testers for my strainer pours. Like, you know, that new strainer tool that I just came out with? So these were actually the first tester canvases, and I haven't quite decided how I feel about them. You guys can let me know. I'm thinking this one could be really cool with some embellishments. This one I don't mind. It's just the colors on it. I guess it actually looks really Christmassy. Like I kind of accidentally made kind of a poinsettia. Anyways, so there's those two. This is a really cool piece that I painted. Haven't quite decided what to do with it. If I want to sell it, keep it, frame it, I don't know. But it's cool. And then this piece, this I think was a YouTube live a bit ago where I tried doing like a swipe with a bottle bottom pour. Do you guys remember? So it's got, you can see the silicone oil spots. I can't decide also what to do with this one yet. So if I can't decide what to do with them, they kind of just tend to sit there for a while until I figure it out. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if I like it or not, but I'll look at it later and decide then. And this one, this is a really pretty one, but I did it with my daughter, so I don't know if I want to keep it or sell it because I really like it. So, but it's not like we have a shortage of paintings, and there's not a shortage of paintings that I've done with her. So we'll see. Right now I really like it, so I'm keeping it. But put them up for auction? Yeah, I could. All right. Well, that's what we've got for today. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. I will try to do a... Yeah, I agree, Sandy. That's a great idea. I will try to do a little bit better on posting on the YouTube. And I'll make sure to show you guys these when they are dry. All right. See you guys later.